Hey everyone, welcome to Lightwork introductory video. This is a little bit of an introduction into what the tablet and what the app's going to look like when you first download it from the Play Store on your Samsung or your Android tablet. We recommend Samsung Galaxy Tab A, 9.7 inch, and also combining that with a Logitech Bluetooth keyboard Type S. That way you're going to get the best usability and best sort of user enjoyment out of this app. So it doesn't work with every type of tablet, doesn't work on Apple, Android only currently. But once you do download it, this is what you're going to get on your home screen. You'll be a new user, so click new user and then hit next. Now you get to choose whether you're either a retailer or an installer, and then also what your default scheme, which you can just pick whichever one you're going to be working under most of the time. So I've picked New South Wales, but we also have Victoria and South Australia. Next, you can start entering your details below. So it is important that you enter these out fully and correctly from the very first time you use the tablet, as it's actually going to save these to the server, all your details. And then you won't have to enter it each time you need to fill out paperwork or there's a new job. It'll just save these details and fill out your name, your phone number and everything whenever it needs to in the future. So make sure you get this right the first time. Then once you're done, hit next. Now if you've selected retailer, you're going to be able to add a list of installers that you use, or vice versa. If you selected installer, you're going to be able to add a list of lighting retailers that you use. So here I've got an example that I've already added, which is We Install Lights. That's the company name. Contact person is Thumpy. His address, phone number, and also email address, as well as license number. Make sure once again that you get this all accurate, as it's going to be saved and used repeatedly in the future when you submit more projects. So okay, and you can add more installers at a later date if you need. Hit next again. Now this part is where you're basically going to download the latest list of approved technologies under the schemes. So you can have approved technologies for South Australia, which is different from the approved technologies in Victoria, and the same different for New South Wales as well. So if you ever want to update the latest approved technologies, you just hit this little down arrow. It'll also be available within the app, which I'll show in another video. So if we hit that, it's basically going to query the tech list. And this is a tech list that Demand Manager keeps up to date. So if you ever find that your technology is not on there, the most likely reason is that it's very recently been approved and Demand Manager hasn't yet updated our tech list with the latest approved technology. So just send us an email or give us a ring and we can update that for you. Hit next. The last thing to do is enter the details of your lux meter, which you'll be using as part of the requirements of the scheme. So here I've entered Samsung Lux, put the model number and serial number and the calibration date in. You need to do that because it's going to appear, these details will all appear in the Lux report automatically. Every time you do a Lux report as part of the scheme, it'll automatically put in all the details of your Lux meter for you. So then hit next again. It has a summary of all your details. Please make sure they're correct, as like I said, they're going to be saved and repeatedly used in the future. And once you're done, you can hit finish. And that is you all set up and ready to go on the tablet. So I'll continue to do another video so you can see a little bit more around the app itself shortly.